would you say were the top three impacts of not being able to successfully source in your local market that was affecting like the top line of the business?
For us, it was actually being able to see every patient. So we had to cut down on patients because we didn't have the staff. Answering phone calls, that was the last resort because our team that was actually registering or doing insurance verification, or everybody had to chip in of what to do for the patients that were actually in our doors.
Mhm.
So answering calls, we know it's probably the most important when it comes to getting patients in, right? But that was the last thing on our staff members' mind because they were having a screaming patient right next to them, or they were having their manager tell them they needed to do something else. So that was a big weight lifted off, is the phone calls, and then actually getting our patients what they need. So when we talk about practices where we have providers that prescribe a lot of medications, like one of our endocrinology clinic, or actually prescribe a lot of imaging, there's things that need to be done administratively that someone in the clinic has to do. So those were getting left behind, where we were getting a lot of faxes. Well, there has to be someone that is putting those faxes or those documents into the patient's chart. So anything like that, we were like, we have to have someone to do these things, because it's great that our providers can see a patient, but the patient's care doesn't end at the office. It
Right.
really continues by them getting their prescriptions on time. So somebody has to click that button to get it to the pharmacy. Someone getting their orders for labs, for imaging. So we have to set up those appointments. So we were really drowning, where we were having pharmacies call us and say, hey, your patients are here and we have nothing for them.
Oh
So
no.
then that was inundating like our calls as well. So we weren't only getting patient calls, we were getting calls from pharmacy, from, because we couldn't get everything done for our patients.